10 seconds, turn off your cell phones, and I don't know. It's too late to go potty.
Let's do TV.
Close the door. Let's get jiggy with it. Or something. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of the Atheist Experience. It's January 4th, 2009. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Matt Dillahunty, joining me this week after a far too lengthy period away. Jeff D.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back. We got lots of email. There are people like, hey, I watched some of the old archives and stuff. When's Jeff coming back? Well, the answer is now.
Yeah. But I thought that I should comment on this because from my previous appearances on the show, there are some YouTube videos out there of me taking Christians to task over the whole hell thing, because it really annoys me when we're discussing something as important as the basic nature of reality. It really annoys me to have the person I'm talking to basically try to threaten me into agreeing with them by trotting out this hell as if that was relevant to the discussion at all. Well, it's not. I mean, the universe is the way it is, and however it is, that's what we should believe in. It's not a contest to see who can scare the other people into seeing things the way that they do. This should be about facts. So now that there's this survey result that indicates that a lot of Christians believe that atheists can go to heaven, I thought I should comment. So first, I want to get back to this reputation I've got for giving Christians a really hard time about hell. I've even gotten email from fellow atheists saying, "Oh, why do you let the Christians' threat of hell bother you? Because you know that hell doesn't exist." But clearly that's not the point. If somebody threatens you, if somebody insults you by saying you deserve to be incarcerated forever in a prison on Jupiter, you know that there's no such place. But what they are saying about you is that were there such a place, you deserve to go there. The threat, the insult is there whether it connects to anything real or not. So that's that. I know a lot of my fellow atheists would like us to be sometimes softer, less adamant in our positions, less on a hair trigger. But really, I think this is a big deal. We're talking about part of our culture that gets together every Sunday to tell one another that they think that folks like us deserve to go to places like this. Then, of course, to be fair to the Christians, a lot of them will say, "Oh, no, it's not you atheists we're picking on, you see. All of us deserve to go to the bad place. It's just that we Christians know the way to avoid it." Well, speak for yourselves. You don't get to insult me by claiming that you're just as bad. I don't agree that I deserve to be sent to some place to be tortured forever. And it doesn't become okay just because you think you're willing to say that you deserve to go there too, especially not when you think that you've got the ticket that's going to let you escape that punishment even though you deserve it. Seems to me, somebody who believes they deserve a punishment, the honorable thing to do is to go ahead and accept the punishment, not to be looking for ways to avoid it. Anyway, so heaven. According to this survey, 42% of American Christians polled, and the poll was almost 3,000 people, 42% of American Christians polled believe that atheists can go to heaven. And it's 56% with regard to agnostics, or people with no religious faith is the way it was it was stated on the
Hey,
poll.
that's me.
But that's the thing, isn't it? Atheists and agnostics have one thing in common. Neither of them believe in the heaven or the God. So that really does raise issues with me. You know, obviously, the question of the difference between atheists and agnostics comes up all the time. But, and I don't. In my opinion, there's no difference except that the agnostic is not quite as willing to put his foot down and say, no, really, I've looked at the evidence and I've decided I don't believe that. But clearly that's a 8% difference, just because the atheist is willing to state an opinion. So I think it would be fair for people to wonder, well, you know, does Jeff feel differently now about the hell question, now that he knows how many Christians think that he can maybe go to heaven? The answer is no, because I don't believe in the heaven either. I don't believe in either the carrot or the stick. I'm just as pissed off when I'm trying to have a rational discussion with someone about the nature of reality, just as pissed off by some moron who comes along and tries to lure me into believing the same stuff he does by saying, I'll get to go to the special happy place. It's not relevant. The universe is the way it is, and it could be horrific, or it could be nice, or it could be somewhere in between, but the way it is something we're going to discover by looking at the facts and not by responding to either threats or bribes.